Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Just accept that you're trapped forever. I know, dude, right? It feels like it. Crazy Jimmy, I don't know if we're that close, are we? Are we? I don't think so. Something, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, dude, I totally put up a tweet tonight, and in my mind, it made perfect sense. And then a whole bunch of people replied and made me realize that that tweet kind of came off rather curmudgeonly. and then I realized I had to explain a little bit better. But I inadvertently dropped a hot take. And that was definitely not my intention. Yeah. Hey Palme, how are you? Oh Lord. Whoops. I tell you. Whoops. You know, I mean, it was mostly my fault. I should have explained it a lot better when I was in the original tweet. I just wasn't thinking about it. So, my starting drama, I didn't mean to. So basically, like, what I do is I reach out to companies all the time, and I say, who should I like? Hey, I want to know about your upcoming opportunities. I want to know who to connect with on Twitter. Like, who should I follow? And a lot of times they'll give me a list. Like, hey, follow this person. This is our coordinator, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'll get like a list, you know, sometimes like 3 to 10 people at times, depending on the game or the situation. And the tweet I put up is, it's like, when I get these lists of people and I follow a bunch of people, you know, a lot of times I'm just following them for business. I want to know about the business stuff. But a lot of times I'll follow these people, and then all of a sudden my timeline will be filled with like all sorts of stuff that I was not ready for. Like I remember one time I followed this person, and like within 5 minutes, the person posted themselves in a thong with like their butt towards my timeline, and I was just like, "Who are you?" Oh, like, whoa, like, okay, you know, like little stuff like that, And yes, it was Zeke. I'll just go ahead and say it was Zeke. But what's funny, and so in my mind, I was like, okay, you know, like, it'd be cool if I could follow people, but I could follow them for their like public position, for their job. Like, you know, it's just, sometimes it's just like a whole lot. Like, I definitely want to keep following them because they could have really important information, but it's just a whole lot. But see, I didn't put that context. I didn't put that context in the tweet. What I basically said is, when I follow people for their jobs, I don't want to know about any of their bullshit, and I don't want to see their boobs or butts. Get that off my timeline. I don't got time for that. I just follow you for business. And rightfully so. Twitter was like, you seem like you're kind of a jerk. And I was like, it's not what I meant. Should have been clear about that. I didn't. You just described LinkedIn. No, like, okay, first of all, I don't use LinkedIn. I don't have any LinkedIn. And second of all, do you post, I've never been given a LinkedIn by a company. I've never contacted a company in my 8 years and said, I would like to know where I go to know about your promotions, your streamer stuff. I've never had somebody reply to me with a LinkedIn tweet. Like, ever. So I'm guessing that's just not where this stuff happens. I thought LinkedIn was more for like people building their resumes and portfolios and like finding jobs and talking about like industry stuff. I didn't think that's where news and stuff was. I mean, again, I don't use it, so maybe that's just wrong, but yeah. Anyway, so that was my experience. And if you are one of the people that was slighted by my tweet, I am sorry. That's not, I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. I should have worded it better. I don't want to like delete the tweet at this point. I tried to put up some context and stuff, but you know, hopefully folks won't get too mad. We'll see. Let's see, where am I going? We still need to, I don't know which is the right way. We just opened the store, so let's go this way. You know, every time I listen to that song, it's stuck in my head whenever we play it. for like generally the entire duration of the stream. Why is there a tick swarm in a jail cell? He asks, not really wanting to know the answer. Cling reflex?
No glory.
I mean, we're gonna do this, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it happily.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Should I make an I should make an apology video. I probably should. For the tweet. For the controversial tweet. I should probably make an apology video.
Let's see what we can do.
Hashtag cancel Cohh. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I think it's time. I think this could finally be the day we cancel Cohh. For a poorly worded tweet. That was curmudgeonly. I think that's the only way I can say it. Curmudgeonly. Okay, I only have like one of these left, but I'm gonna use it. Let me get a heal on her. Oh, Seela, you are best girl. I love Seela so much. Let's see. Okay. Are we poisoned?
Got this one.
Oh, Galu deals 8 damage to Social and not Camellia? Oh, it's a Rain of Blood thing. They just keep taking damage until they get a save. That was rough. Now you get nothing but thong pics in your Twitter. That's, like, I'm not adverse to that. Like, dude, there's some people I follow on Twitter that basically only post nearly nudes. And more power to them. That's fine. Yeah. Good for him. WMH, how are you? 72-month T2 dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. 72 months in, I wouldn't change a thing. Well, that's very nice of you. I change a lot of things, but nothing with you, and I appreciate the support. Nenio.
Anything new?
Prisoner is mumbling in an unknown tongue. Knowledge world check failed. Did I save it before I talk to him? Oh, I hope so. I won't accept anything less than a 10-minute apology video. 10 minutes. Is this a... wait, am I for that tweet?
Beautiful.
What would I apologize for 10 minutes? I mean, I'll do it. Is it supposed to be like that South Park vid? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Being wrecked. It says, I kind of hate Twitter. I want to explain something, but then the character limit makes me delete some parts, and then I realized that part was crucial. Yeah. I'm there all the time, Julia. All the time.
Let's see what we can do. I got this. Yet another obstacle.
Gavin Thier says Twitter is a cesspool of hate and bait. Well, you're not wrong, but in this case, it was definitely. I would say it was definitely my not projection. The way that I worded it could have been a lot better. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Shuka. Well, thank you, Mr. Shuka. I appreciate that. Thank you. Many folks did not. So, yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just an old man that yells at clouds anyway. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Glaucus says only a real intellectual can understand Cohh's deep and profound tweets. That's true. Only a real intellectual or somebody who was dropped on their head multiple times as a kid or inhales paint. But I mean, between all of those, I think you could find something that works. Primetime, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you. All right, so I'm going to save this time. Let's see.
Require my unbiased opinion? What a discovery.
Shoot. Curious Crustacean. I think it's because some people felt attacked, you know, and then felt the need, like felt the need to defend. Which again, for my initial tweet, I think
Are we ready to move out?
I should have worded it better at the end of the day. That's all it comes down to. Damn, what is this check? 40. We have a 35 modifier. We should be able to do this. Anyway, enough of that. If you want to know more about it, then you can go to Twitter. Let's keep this channel as separate from Twitter as I possibly could. let's do that. Let's keep them nice and separate. Nice and separate. Keep Twitter on Twitter and
Always open
games
to
right here.
ideas.
Hey, Cohh, what is Twitter used for? The only reason I ever used Twitter, well, originally it's just to stream stuff, and then after that, just people that I stream with and stuff. He scattered his damn riddles everywhere. Bait for thieves like us. We found one right after we got out of the rat tunnel. We were fools. The rat tunnel. Okay, that was a 40 knowledge world check. Interesting.
Let's see what we can do.
Loot in the wall? Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Why am I so encumbered right now? Oh, wow. I'm actually legit heavy. Let's do weight sending. I don't need 11 breastplates. We can pick all this up when we leave, right? Hopefully. Why am I still getting severed? Darian! Have you ever heard of Squid Game? I have, but I haven't seen it. I have seen the delightful animated meme, though, of the lady looking back and the sensual dancers, we'll say. I watched that about 50 times. Yeah. It's so good, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I actually, it's that animation style is like the best.
I can handle it.
Meme has nothing to do with the show. I figured it's not. I saw from the previews that part of the show, so yeah. I know you've done this before for some of the games. Have you done a 2-minute or so review clip for what you think of Pathfinder? Oh, you're talking about Thoughts video. I normally do Thoughts videos at the end of my streams. So I have not done one, or excuse me, the end of my streams for that game, when I'm like done with the game. It's like the last thing I do, basically. So I've not done one for this game because I am still very, very much playing it. But that being said, my thoughts video is going to be along the lines of go buy this game. So, wait, didn't I free her? What do you do? Ow, ow, slow down, girl, damn. Jesus, where did she even go? Did she drop loot? Didn't I free her? Oh, what the hell? Maybe it wasn't. Squid Game is very dang and oh. You've come here uninvited, mortal, but I'll pardon your audacity for the sake of the reward Baphomet will grant me for prevailing over you. He may honor me by making me his arch-priestess, and by delivering into my hands the one who currently holds that position, the lovely Arilu Vorlesh. Oh, the things I'll do to her body. Take a good look at what awaits you. These poor things thought themselves great fighters, but now they're just dolls in my hands, marvelous trophies. Some are still alive. Once I'm done with your transformation, you could even exchange stories of your downfall. Come here, I'll be gentle. We wouldn't want to ruin your beautiful pelt. Are you holding the hand of the inheritor? In a place from which there is no escape, in the heart of the prison, there's a cell for special guests. Not for you, critter, I'm sorry. You'll be confined in these chambers. Don't worry, I can entertain you just as well as our Lord's finest executioners. Get over Dawnflower's kiss now. Let's begin our game. I hereby dedicate the first wound I inflict on you to the Lord of Beasts, and all others to my own pleasure, nothing else.
Victory is certain.
Oh. Socio, my dude, where were you? Wowza. Okay. Great. Googly. Moogly. Okay, here we go. Let's do an early haste. Let's do this too. Let's take a look now.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Begone, fiend!
Man, she is hitting fast and hard. I am not hitting her. Ow. Oh, Celia, you are so toast. You are so toast.
I can still fight.
Okay. I have a feeling something dispelled a bunch of not Camellia's buffs. She doesn't have Frightful Aspect on. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe...
No mistakes.
Oh, a lot of stuff is gone.
I know.
Let's do a rest before this fight. I just rest in this decrepit hallway in the Demon Baphomet's great prison. Hey, take a nap. Sounds like a plan. Nap time.
You can get used to anything. Monsters, to demons, to war.
How do I grow my hair so fast?
But the huge sky overhead, every time I
Easily?
look up, it sends a shiver down my spine.
I'm not sure. Do. Okay. Coffee and whiskey? Coffee and whiskey. Okay. Do this.
I am
Aperane sentes. Ona adayanam.
Matricium turinos inimosi travisi. Amranda gratior inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Each time someone subs to Cohh, his hair grows longer. Oh, is that how it works? K5? Interesting. Let's go to here.
Matricium turinos
Okay.
inimosi travisi.
What do you mean, Dr. Drinkus? Like, dice for tabletop? Got my kitties back. We have the Ko-fi. When is the Wisco? Whiskey and Wisco may be a bit of a stretch. That could be a bit of a stretch. I found some glass dice I love. Glass dice would be
I
fun.
will help where I
My
can.
will
Those
is
damage
resolute.
easily? No, probably not if they're like hardened glass, right? Let's see.
I feel like chosen.
So if I haven't finished the first Pathfinder, should I not play this one until I do? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. There are definitely some situations where it is good to know stuff from the first game, and there are encounters, especially that actually feature people from the first game. But I mean, all of those are kind of off to the side. All of the meat of this game is in this game, so it's not like you need to I'll just say it. You don't have to play Kingmaker, but I'd recommend it. I mean, if you like this game, you like Kingmaker. So, you know, I mean, I would recommend you play it for that alone. EG Mania, what's up, buddy?
Focus.
Let's go ahead and pop this on her too. Callbacks from Kingmaker are real good, says Hot Babe IRL. I believe that name. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. But you're at 63, you're at 46. Ooh, man, Sealer really fell behind in the AC, unfortunately. Okay, let's do a standard duration haste. Go ahead and give this to Cohh. Go ahead and pop on these buffs.
I will lend you my aid.
A bright future awaits.
Sealer, you casting? There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's give this a try. Now we are theoretically fully buffed.
Beautiful.
Famous last words.
Here we go again.
Anything new? I agree.
Don't kill my kitty. Don't kill my Sela. Don't kill my Nenio. Why are you not? Will you please attack Camellia? Or will you please attack not... Will you not attack... Will you... You know what I mean. That did go a lot better. So yeah, it does look like something kind of destroyed me at some point. All right.
Let's see what we can do.
Hey, Cohh Chaos, how you doing tonight, dude? Sour guts broth. Delicious.
Got this one.
Mortal before you, who has been turned into a doll, is looking at you in desperation, and there is all but one plea in her gaze: to be granted peace. And the only option is to... Ugh. One could have mistaken this wretched mortal for a stuffed effigy, if not for the eyes alive and full of pain. Ooh. Ooh.
Here we go.
Letter from the Warden's Chambers. The page is covered in demonic symbols. Master, I humbly ask that you double the number of guards under my command. There are now so many captive Galarians and Nocticulus soldiers that we are being forced to put down the unsupervised surplus. I suggest you remove the guard from the secret passageway where the you-know-whose ghost hides. Reduce the number of sentries at the Groaning Gate. Either way, no enemy is capable of bursting through them. I would also ask to abolish the need to keep watch over Alder Pash's cell. Any guard assigned to his chambers gets immediately corrupted by his bribes and promises, becomes the spy, and then has to be executed at once as the warning to the rest. I wonder how many times that's happened, if that is nice. Beyond that, I would like to report the preposterous behavior of the priestess Svendak. Keeps taking my warriors to perform her sacrifices and demanding that my sorcerers restore the magical barrier around some empty cage every cycle. It's about time somebody put that deranged bee in her place. Bowing before your deathly glory and your unworthy slave, Pontivicius. Okay. I don't think we missed any perception checks in here, did we? be good. I believe that book you looted was lore for the Ashen Lady you released and is now attacking you. Huh. How did the animals take the move? I know it can be a bit challenging for them to be put in a totally new environment. Oh yeah, it was and is an ongoing thing. I definitely have a cat or two that is still marking. That's a barrel of fun. And we're still kind of, you know, figuring out a few other things. We just got the bird over here. So he's been kind of, you know, figuring out his stuff. So yeah. Cool. Nope. Not close at all. What kind of bird? We have a budgie. Little parakeet.
Can't make the demons wait.
Pretty great. Okay, this seems super important. Let's see before we do this. I'm guessing that's how we get to the center. Oh, this is it.
Something over there.
That stopped the boulder? Did. Okay, cool. Okay, so before we do, that looks to be the center. We did have a couple other puzzles to solve. We get to here? Let's see. This way?
Enemy approaching.
Again? Oh, is this the person that...
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
No, I let you out of your cage. Why you gotta do me like this? Is it dead? What is up with this chick? Ghost need to talk to the ghost lady about Dawn's kiss? I do, thank you.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh god. Oh. Okay, that seemingly didn't do anything. Have a good night, Wilga. See you, bud.
Here we go.
Do the boulders not do anything?
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Oh. Okay.